Bill Evans with NBC 38 and Chattahoochee Valley Living with Frank Shepard, CEO of Feeding the Valley. And Frank, this is always a great time for us when we get to come out and bring you some money.
Well, we appreciate that very much, Bill. The Dining with Charities program has been very successful, and a donation of this size provides a lot. For instance, in our kids' feeding program, it provides 20,000 meals, a donation
That's
of this size.
amazing. 20,000 meals, and
Yes.
it's all thanks to our restaurant partners and our other partners, and then the community.
Well, we really say it takes a village. We like to say it takes a valley in this area, and it does to be able to provide for the people in need in our community. We appreciate having our business community come together, our tremendous relationships with our media outlets, and the general public to really rally around us and help those in need. These are difficult times in this post-pandemic world for many people. They're still struggling financially, so we're still seeing an elevated level of need in our community.
Well, let's talk about that a little bit because during COVID, you guys took such great care of everybody. But even though COVID's not there anymore as it was, the issue is still there, but now that's brought other challenges.
It really has. It's, we saw a 53% increase in demand at the height of COVID. That has leveled off, but it's still a 35% increase in demand over pre-pandemic levels. So the financial effects on folks that suffered in the pandemic are long-lasting and will be there for some time. We're also now experiencing a different challenge we've never had before, and that's a food shortage. Our federal and state programs, our commodities programs, distributed so much food to us to help people in need during the pandemic, and we're so thankful for that. Now those supply lines are a little bit slow to replenish. So, and the pandemic, the rampant inflation has affected many of our businesses that donate food. So it's just kind of a perfect storm, and so we're struggling to find the amount of food necessary. We're still meeting the obligation, and we know it's a bubble that'll burst. It will eventually get the supply lines back to where they need to be, but it's just additional challenge in food banking that we have to undertake.
So let's talk about how the community can help.
Sure.
So number one, there's a farm bill that's coming up, right?
Right. So certainly, anyone who's talking to their legislators, making them aware of how providing food to the food banks, which the Farm Bill is part of, is extremely important. That we need to continue to have that level of support to provide for more people in need than we've had in the past.
And then every dollar donated buys 6 meals.
Buy 6 meals. So, our children's feeding program, makes meals in bulk with a very small labor base. And so we make that dollar go very far. So every dollar you donate provides 6 meals to kids in need in our community.
And then there's always the volunteers. We need volunteers.
Absolutely, always do. This April is Volunteer Appreciation Month, so we are showing how much we appreciate the community as they come to volunteer. Then go to our website, feedingthevalley.org, set up a quick profile and see all the opportunities to donate. We appreciate having even 2 or 4 hours of their time. That makes a difference. That helps us to keep our labor base as low as possible.
Frank, it's always good to catch up with you. And again, please, for every dollar, we can buy 6 meals for Feeding the Valley.